After 60, you may notice changes that seem small at first. Getting up from a low chair may require a little more effort. Carrying grocery bags may feel heavier than it used to. Your legs may tire sooner during a walk, or climbing stairs may not feel quite as easy. Some loss of muscle mass and strength can happen naturally with aging. But that does not mean there is nothing you can do about it. One of the most important things to look at is what you eat every day, especially whether you are getting enough protein. Many older adults pay close attention to calcium, vitamin D, heart-healthy foods, and blood sugar, yet protein sometimes gets overlooked. And breakfast can easily become one of the lowest protein meals of the day. A cup of tea with toast, a bowl of cereal, or a piece of fruit may be convenient, but depending on the rest of your diet, that type of breakfast may contribute very little protein. So instead of thinking about a magical muscle-building food, think about building a breakfast that gives your body useful protein along with other important nutrients. Here are 7 simple foods that can help. Why protein becomes important as we get older. Your muscles are constantly repairing and renewing themselves. Dietary protein provides amino acids, which the body uses for this process. With age, maintaining muscle can become more challenging. Researchers often describe this gradual age-related loss of muscle mass and function as sarcopenia. Nutrition is only part of the picture. Physical activity, particularly exercises that challenge your muscles, is extremely important too. In other words, simply eating large amounts of protein while remaining inactive is not a magic solution. The better approach is a combination of adequate nutrition, regular movement, strength-building activity, sufficient calories, and management of any underlying medical conditions. For many people, breakfast provides an easy place to begin. 1. Eggs. Eggs are one of the simplest protein-rich breakfast foods. They provide high-quality protein along with nutrients such as vitamin B12, selenium, choline, and several other vitamins and minerals. Instead of eating only toast in the morning, try adding eggs. You could have 2 boiled eggs with whole grain toast and tomatoes, make scrambled eggs with vegetables, or prepare an omelet with spinach, mushrooms, onions, or peppers. Adding vegetables gives the meal more fiber and variety without making breakfast complicated. If you have been told by your healthcare professional to restrict certain foods because of a medical condition, follow that personalized advice. 2. Plain Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt can turn a very light breakfast into a more substantial one. Because it is strained, Greek yogurt generally contains more protein than ordinary yogurt. It also provides calcium, and many varieties contain live bacterial cultures. Choose plain yogurt when possible rather than heavily sweetened varieties. For an easy breakfast, add berries, chopped apple, a few walnuts, chia seeds, or a spoonful of oats. You get protein from the yogurt, fiber and plant compounds from the fruit, and healthy fats from nuts or seeds. This is especially useful for people who do not feel like eating a heavy breakfast in the morning. 3. Cottage cheese. Cottage cheese may not receive as much attention as eggs or yogurt, but it is another convenient source of protein. It requires almost no cooking and can work with both sweet and savory foods. Try cottage cheese with berries and cinnamon, or serve it with sliced tomatoes, cucumber, black pepper, and whole grain toast. If sodium is something you need to limit, compare nutrition labels because the sodium content of cottage cheese can vary considerably between products. A reduced sodium option may be more suitable for some people. 4. Milk or fortified soy milk. Sometimes the easiest way to improve breakfast is not to completely change the meal. If you normally eat oatmeal or cereal, the liquid you add can make a difference. Using dairy milk instead of water adds protein as well as calcium and other nutrients. For people who do not consume dairy, fortified soy milk is one of the plant-based alternatives that can provide a meaningful amount of protein. Other plant milks can be nutritious too, but their protein content varies widely, so check the label rather than assuming they are nutritionally identical. You can also use milk or soy milk in oatmeal, smoothies, or overnight oats. 5. Beans and lentils. Beans for breakfast may sound unusual to some people, but in many parts of the world they have been eaten in the morning for generations. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans, kidney beans, and other legumes provide plant protein together with fiber. That combination makes them especially interesting because many animal protein foods contain little or no fiber. Try a small portion of lentils alongside eggs, mashed chickpeas on whole grain toast, or beans with tomatoes, herbs, and vegetables. If beans cause digestive discomfort, start with a small portion and increase gradually. Rinsing canned beans can also help remove some sodium. 6. Fish. Salmon, sardines, tuna, and other fish do not have to be reserved for lunch or dinner. In many cultures, fish is a normal breakfast food. Fish supplies high-quality protein, and oily fish such as salmon and sardines also provides omega-3 fatty acids. A simple option could be salmon with whole grain toast and cucumber, sardines with tomatoes, or a small portion of tuna mixed into an egg breakfast. You do not need a large serving. The goal is simply to make breakfast more nutritionally complete. When using canned fish, people who need to watch sodium can compare labels and choose lower sodium options when available. 7. Tofu and other soy foods. For people who prefer plant-based meals, tofu can make an excellent savory breakfast. Soy is naturally rich in protein and can easily replace or accompany eggs. Try crumbling firm tofu into a pan with onions, peppers, spinach, turmeric, black pepper, or other seasonings. You can serve it with whole grain toast or a small serving of potatoes and vegetables. Edamame and other minimally processed soy foods can also help increase protein intake throughout the day. You do not have to be vegetarian to use them. Mixing animal and plant protein sources can give your diet more variety. Don't forget the rest of your breakfast. Protein matters, but breakfast should not become a plate of protein with nothing else. Your body also benefits from fiber, healthy fats, vitamins, minerals, and adequate energy. A balanced breakfast might look like this: eggs with vegetables and whole grain toast, or Greek yogurt with berries, oats, and walnuts, or oatmeal prepared with milk, topped with seeds and served with an egg, or tofu scrambled with vegetables and whole grain toast, or lentils with an egg, tomatoes, and greens. The exact combination depends on your appetite, preferences, culture, medical needs, and the foods available to you. Do you need protein powder after 60? Not necessarily. Protein powders can be useful in certain circumstances, particularly when someone struggles to meet nutritional needs through normal food. But they are not automatically better than eggs, yogurt, milk, fish, beans, tofu, or other protein-rich foods. Research on protein supplements in generally healthy older adults has produced mixed results. Simply adding extra protein powder does not guarantee more muscle or greater strength. For many people, improving the quality of ordinary meals is a more practical place to begin. Protein works better as part of a bigger plan. There is one important point that should not be ignored. Muscles need a reason to stay strong. Walking is excellent for general health, but some form of resistance or strength activity is particularly useful for maintaining muscle function. That does not necessarily mean lifting extremely heavy weights. Depending on a person's health and ability, strength activity might include resistance bands, controlled chair stands, wall push-ups, light weights, or other exercises recommended by a qualified professional. The combination of adequate nutrition and appropriate physical activity is more meaningful than focusing on a single food. A simple breakfast example after 60. If your current breakfast is only tea and toast, you do not have to change everything overnight. You could begin with something as simple as 2 eggs, 1 slice of whole grain toast, tomatoes or cucumber, and a serving of fruit. On another day, plain Greek yogurt with berries, walnuts, and a small spoonful of oats. Oatmeal cooked with milk, topped with chia seeds, with an egg on the side. Small changes repeated regularly are often much easier to maintain than complicated diets. One important caution: more protein is not automatically better for everyone. Older adults with chronic kidney disease, certain metabolic conditions, or other medical problems may need individualized advice about how much protein is appropriate. Poor appetite, unexplained weight loss, significant weakness, difficulty swallowing, or rapid loss of muscle should also be discussed with a healthcare professional rather than managed only by changing breakfast. Your nutritional needs depend on your body size, health, medications, activity level, and overall diet. Final thoughts. After 60, preserving strength is about much more than eating one special food. But breakfast gives you an opportunity every morning. Instead of starting the day with mostly refined carbohydrates and very little protein, consider adding foods such as eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, milk or fortified soy milk, beans, fish, or tofu. Combine those foods with vegetables, fruit, whole grains, nuts, or seeds to create a more balanced meal. Most importantly, remember that nutrition and movement work together. Your breakfast does not need to be perfect, expensive, or complicated. It simply needs to give your body more of the nutrients it needs to support healthy aging, one meal at a time. Medical disclaimer. This article is for general educational purposes only and is not a substitute for medical or individualized nutrition advice. People with kidney disease, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, digestive conditions, food allergies, or other medical concerns should discuss major dietary changes with their healthcare professional.